I think in 2013, it wasn't too long after that you started, you were on the air at 98.7 WDZH, the AMP. Talk about this.
Boy, that was, that's when I started feeling my age. I had to lie about my age in the other direction.
Uh-oh.
AMP radio, it was fun. I felt like I was learning radio all over again because until this point, I was on stations for the most part that were a little bit of an older demographic, right? Females 25-54. This was females 18 to 34. And while it doesn't seem like it would be that much of a difference, CHR is so different. It's, just the way that the station sounds, like in your headphones, like physically sounds. They put echo and reverb to make it sound more hip, to the music just constantly having that forward momentum. You don't stop down. It was a new challenge because you had to come up with good breaks, and you didn't have the luxury of large stop sets, time to just step down and talk. You had to keep it moving. The momentum was always a forward motion. So it was a whole new challenge. I loved it. I felt really old, but I loved it. And so I worked there for a couple of years. I want to say I was there about 2 years.
2 years, I think.
Yep. And then I got a phone call from Blaine Fowler at 96.3 asking if I would be interested in doing some part-time work, or excuse me, joining the, I'm so used to saying part-time, doing mornings with him, that he was looking for a new co-host. And that was something that I was interested in. They ended up going with Lauren, which is a smart decision. She's like the queen. She is so good on that station. But I was offered a position anchoring locally America's Morning Show at the time is what it was called on, at the time, Nash FM. Still
Nash
country
FM.
format.
Yeah.
Yep. And the way that it was set up was Blair and his producer were in Nashville. And I would come on and do the local hits. So your traffic, weather, any major news update if need be for Detroit. And we evolved the show to where we would record these segments. We would do like 15 segments a week. So like 3 a day would record where it was Blair and I talking through satellite to just kind of make it sound like we had some local flair to the station. We never made it sound like we were together, but we used to say he's holding down, all of the pulse in Nashville, and I was taking care of it in Detroit.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a cool concept, and we were kind of like a test market. They were testing us out to see if this would work in other markets that carried the Nash FM, America's Morning Show. Eventually, they got rid of Blair and brought on Ty Kelly and Chuck, and we continued that process. It became even a little bit more intense than that. Like I would go out to Nashville, they would fly them in here, so it was even more.
That's cool.
Yeah, they would do big broadcasts like Lions home opener. They would have them out here for that, or if Kenny Chesney was in town, the big shows, big events, they would bring them out here, or they would have me go out there, like, hey, look, we're hanging out.
Yeah, I'm sure you met and interviewed quite a few country acts and artists, and I'm sure that was a fun time.
It was amazing. I can honestly say I've been fortunate enough to meet 90% of the big country artists right now.